The Woman of Blackthorn Cemetery. Part 1. The Challenge. The town of Ashwood was always quiet. After sunset, people locked their doors. Before midnight arrived, not because of crime, not because of animals, but because of Blackthorn Cemetery. The old graveyard stood beyond the town, hidden among dead trees, wrapped in endless fog. For over 50 years, terrifying stories spread through the town. Stories about a woman dressed in white, a woman who appeared between the graves. Some claimed she cried, others claimed she laughed. The unlucky witnesses never returned home. Most people believed the stories were legends. 7 friends disagreed. They wanted proof. They wanted answers. Unfortunately, they would find both, and something far worse. It started on a cold evening. Rain clouds gathered above the town. Thunder echoed across the sky. Inside Ethan's garage, 7 friends gathered. Ethan Carter sat at the center. Beside him sat Jake Morrison. Ryan Walker checked his camera equipment. Noah Brooks looked nervous. Liam Foster smiled at his girlfriend. Mia Bennett smiled back. Sophie Reed sat quietly. Several newspapers lay before her. Old newspaper articles, all connected to Blackthorn Cemetery. "You still believe those stories?" Ryan asked. Sophie looked up. Her expression remained serious. "I believe the people who disappeared." Silence filled the garage. Jake laughed loudly. "You mean ghosts?" Sophie slid a newspaper forward. The headline read, "4 students missing after midnight visit." Nobody laughed. Another article appeared. "Local hiker found dead near cemetery gate." Noah swallowed hard. "This isn't funny." Ryan shook his head. "There must be another explanation." Sophie sighed softly. "That's what everyone said, until they vanished." The room became silent. Outside, the wind grew stronger. Tree branches scratched against the walls. A strange feeling filled the garage, an uncomfortable feeling, as though someone was watching them from outside. From the darkness, Ethan stood up. "Enough stories. Tomorrow night, we enter Blackthorn Cemetery. We record everything. We stay until dawn." Jake immediately agreed. Ryan nodded confidently. Liam shrugged. Mia looked uncertain. Noah looked terrified. Sophie remained silent. Suddenly, a loud crash erupted. Outside the garage, everyone jumped. Jake rushed to the door. He pulled it open. Cold air rushed inside. The street stood empty. No people, no animals, nothing moved. Then Mia pointed. Across the road, everyone turned. A woman stood beneath a dead tree, wearing a white dress. Long black hair covered her face. Nobody moved. Nobody spoke. The woman slowly raised her head. Her face appeared pale, unnaturally pale. Her eyes looked black, completely black. Then she smiled. A wide smile. Too wide. Far too wide. Fear gripped every person present. Noah stepped backward. "What is that?" Nobody answered. The woman continued smiling, without blinking, without moving, without breathing. Then lightning flashed across the sky. For a split second, the entire street brightened. When darkness returned, the woman was gone. Gone completely, as if she had never existed. Everyone stared at the empty road. Noah whispered, "We're not going." Nobody responded, because deep inside, they all felt the same thing. Something had seen them, something had noticed them, and something was waiting inside Blackthorn Cemetery, for tomorrow night, for all 7 friends. And it was hungry. End of part 1. To be continued in part 2. Some legends are buried for a reason.